Hello again, I'm Blunty. Now yesterday morning I went along to a press briefing event launch thingy for Sony, and they were talking about the whole bunch of new TVs they got coming out. And you know, it was all very exciting as they're running us through the 26, 27 different kinds of TVs they got coming out. There's several different models and several different sizes in each one, you know, and they're priced fairly aggressively, and they've got interesting little technologies in there. Like a bunch of models have a whole new slew of IPTV stuff, so you can watch stuff streaming from the internet directly on demand. And they were telling us all about the exciting new design philosophy they've got of this monolithic, just simple thing that looks beautiful even when it's turned off, and it's all sort of sitting back at a scientifically deduced angle to make TV viewing more pleasurable, and encouraging you to put your TV lower so you can have bigger screens that don't seem to take up as much space and all that sort of stuff. And you know, it was really interesting. But the thing I cared about, the thing I wanted to know about, the thing that I was excited to hear about, you know, they said the word and I went, oh, I hope we get to check that out, and it was 3D TV, you know, the next big thing to make us all buy TVs all over again now that we're all happy with our wonderfully sharp, high-def, 1080p flat panel screens that take up half the wall. And guess what? It's not good enough anymore. It's time to buy your TV again, because those ones won't do 3D. So the actual presentation part was over, and we were led back out the doors, and we got to actually have a go at the 3D TV, which was kind of exciting for me because it was the first time I'd ever experienced that particular technology. So I slapped on the glasses, I looked at the screen, and I moved from side to side to see if you had to be head on to it and everything, and you can be off to the side, and the 3D effect still works fine, and that's pretty good. The only problem, the only real issue that comes with viewing these things is the instant you do this. Because the absolute second your head tilts more than a few degrees off the horizontal axis that the TV is sitting on, the 3D effect is destroyed. It is obliterated. All you can see then is sort of blurry, fuzzy picture, and the 3D effect is almost completely obliterated, and you turn a little bit more and it's all gone. It's pissing me off. The other thing is that the way the glasses are designed, at least the ones I tried on and every other pair I've seen in a picture, if you normally wear glasses anyway, these things don't particularly fit over your glasses very well. At all, in fact. I mean, I only need mine for reading and stuff like that, but if your eyes are worse than mine and you have to wear glasses, otherwise you don't see bugger all, it's going to be a problem for you. You're probably going to have to buy a... Shut up! Friggin' garbage man! You're probably going to have to buy a whole separate pair that are big and huge and designed to go over your glasses, or maybe, you know, spend a few $100s getting prescription 3D glasses made. I don't know what the solution is to that, but it's a problem. The other problem is these things, because they're electronic, because they have shutters in them, they've got to have electronics in there to receive the signal from the TV so they know which one to blank out and when and all that sort of stuff. They've got to power the shutters, you know, the LCD shutters in the lenses and all that sort of stuff. They're heavy. You're not going to be able to wear these things. I mean, if you're watching the 3-hour cut of Watchmen or the, you know, a Lord of the Rings movie marathon in 3D or whatever. I mean, I know those aren't 3D films, but I'm just making an example. These things are going to be annoying to wear for long periods of time. They're going to make them a lot lighter. And the other thing, they're battery powered. So what happens if your battery runs out when you're halfway through watching a movie? All of a sudden you've got to switch out to the 2D mode or switch out another pair of glasses or charge these. Well, look. There are a lot of issues with the current way that these companies want to do 3D. But hey, what are you going to do? Hollywood want to sell you 3D movies in the home so they make some extra cash. Maybe they charge a little extra for 3D vision. I don't know. And of course the TV companies are more than happy to push the 3D technology out nice and soon, because it means you'll have to buy new TVs, because the 3D technology they finally settled on is not compatible with anything that's currently on the market. Luckily, if you own a PlayStation 3, that thing will do 3D Blu-rays just fine. It just needs a software upgrade, so kudos for Sony on that one at least. And well, I tell you what, I'm picking this 3D technology to pieces. I'm going, it's got this problem, it's got this problem, it's got this problem. But I tell you, the screen is amazingly good. I mean, the Sony 3D technology we looked at, it looked stunningly beautiful. It really did, and the 3D effect was perfect, as long as your head is in the right plane to see the image properly. But, yeah, I kind of got hung up on the whole 3D thing. Just, you know, the instant you tilt your head, psh, the 3D effect is gone, and that, you know, that concerned me. But I don't know. I'll get used to it. I mean, do you buy these things? Would I recommend buying one of these 3D TVs? Yes. If you're a movie geek, if you're a gamer, if you're just, you know, an early adopter who's got to have that new technology, and I'm all of those things really. Yeah, buy them, because, you know, it's going to be about 5 years or so before whatever technology comes out to replace this shutter stuff even starts hitting the market. You know, maybe they're passive glasses, maybe it's a projection style thing like they do in the cinemas, maybe it's completely new technology that they're still only working on where you don't need any glasses at all, it's all in the TV. I don't know what's coming out next, but there's the shutter glass technology, even with the limitations, even with the, you know, the silly bulky glasses you got to wear, even though when you have people around for a movie night, you got to make sure you have enough glasses for everyone, or you just watch it in 2D. Even though they're battery powered, and what happens when the battery runs out, even though you can tilt your head and the 3D effect gets obliterated. All these limitations can be dealt with. I mean, they're not necessarily deal breakers for me. If I want my 3D content, I'm prepared to sit up straight and, you know, look at it, or just tilt my head a bit when I'm resting. And bottom line is, I'm excited about it. Oh, I know I just ranted and raved about the 3D stuff and the 3D TV specifically here, and I mentioned they had like 26 other models. If you want to know about the rest of the TVs and stuff, and get a little more in-depth on the new technologies and stuff, they got gizmodo.com.au. I'll put the link in the sidebar for you. I was with one of the guy, Nick, who publishes those articles. I was with him at this event yesterday, and he did a really good job of explaining the rest of the stuff that I haven't talked about. So go check that out. I think really hard about this 3D TV stuff. I'm excited about it, you know. Hopefully, by the time June rolls around, Sony might send me a review unit to check out. Guys, hint, hint. Alright. I'm sure I'll be way down the list of people they send these things out to. Anyway, catch you next time. 3D, woo!